What's up, everybody? Welcome to Eat Walk Play. Now, we are back to go on another food trip. We are out and about here in San Pedro, Laguna, and we are actually going to be trying out this Lomi Batangas place, and we're really excited. It's a very casual restaurant, I would say. It's a hole-in-the-wall garage restaurant that is literally found in their home. So I'm really excited to try it out, and here we are. So how is it like po operating ng yung nag-start kayo ng pandemic?
During pandemic, medyo mahina yung benta namin. Pero blessing naman sa amin yung pandemic kasi doon nakilala yung produkto namin.
Question ko lang po, bakit po naisipan nyo na yung i-business nyo? Though alam po natin ang pagkain dito sa atin sa San Pedro, hindi talaga nalulugi no? Pero bakit po Lomi Batangas?
Actually, taga Batangas ako.
Okay po, Batangas
Batangas
po
po ako. Po, bago po mag-start yung Lomi Batangas, po yung paninda ko po dito, yung mga, dito, Kuya Mett Eatery. So, nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, parang iba yung menu namin, tsaka nag-suggest yung anak ko na palitan ng Kuya Mett Kitchen. Which is yung Kuya Mett Kitchen, nakilala naman.
Opo.
At until now, nag-spread out na siya. Yung mga customer kung kumakain dito, nagkaisip sila na magkaroon sila ng franchise. Meron na po akong franchise ngayon sa Santa Rosa, sa Gapo. And then the second franchise, yung Lugaw King sa Muntinlupa. Meron na kaming 5 branches.
That's great.
Itong December 11 po, po-opening kami dito sa may Calindola.
Opo.
So, along the highway siya.
Opo. Grabe po yung trajectory nyo, no? Considering na 3 to 4 months ago pa lang kayo nagbukas.
Yes,
pero
ma'am.
Talagang ang bilis po ba? Hindi po ba kayo minsan na-overwhelm na lang din? Na parang napakabilis?
Minsan kasi ang panuntunan namin talaga sa basta kay Lord lang kami kumapit.
Opo.
And then, everyday pray.
Yes.
Business namin maging success. Katulong ko yung aking 2 anak, saka yung misis ko. So kami lang ang nag-ooperate. Ayun. Nagtuloy-tuloy naman.
Opo, talagang hindi lang tuloy-tuloy, parang talagang 3 times 4 yung trajectory.
Talaga lang po sikap at tiyaga lang talaga yung ginamit namin.
Okay naman po tong pwesto nyo, hindi naman po ba siya tago?
Medyo tago siya. Kaso nga lang kahit subdivision tago, meron po kasi akong nasa page.
Opo, sa Facebook.
Kaya pinakakalat ko po sa Facebook.
Opo.
And then, yung mga customer ko, pumupunta sila dito.
Opo.
Tapos, ayun, nalalaman nila na okay naman ang Lomi Batangas ko. Sabi nila, legit or no. Ganun lang.
Gusto ko po yung mga ganyang legit. Last time ata nakatikim kami ng authentic Lomi Batangas nung nagpunta tayo ng Batangas. Ano po bang kakainin natin ngayong araw?
Ano po siya, couple special, and then Queen Sisig, and then Goto Batangas.
Goto Batangas. Naku po, we're very excited kasi sobrang hilig ko rin po sa sisig. So I'm very excited to try this out po. And kung ano yung pinagkaiba niya talaga sa iba. Kasi this is authentic Batanggenyong luto talaga ng Lomi Batangas and Goto Batangas. Hindi to yung yung kunyari lang. So we're very excited, Kuya Mett, and yeah, kain po tayo. Sasamahan niyo po ba kami kumain mamaya?
Sige ba, upo muna kayo at ipe-prepare ko lang yung niya.
Sige po, thank you very much. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm just gonna try to get a little bit of everything. Ah, there we go. There's the noodles. Okay. Yeah, I want a lot of that thick broth. Alright. Noodles. More broth. And then generous amount of toppings right here. Okay. Ano po, Kuya Mett, yung tamang way ng pagkain ng Lomi Batangas? May kailangan ba kami ilagay na condiments or okay na ba to?
Actually, ito yung panlagay ko.
Okay ba?
Sili, kalamansi.
Sili, kalamansi, onions.
And then,
okay.
toyo.
Okay po. Sige. Okay. Just look at this. Look at this. We have a lot of stuff happening here. So you have the very thick broth. You have lumpiang Shanghai. You have the Lomi noodles, of course. You have some organs here. I think atay ng manok.
Chicken balls and kikiam.
Chicken balls and kikiam. Okay. And then you have, of course, hard-boiled eggs. So I'm just gonna try this out without anything. So the broth is very thick. It's very hot. It's so flavorful. I was kind of worried that it might taste, because I saw a lot of the organs. I thought it might taste organy, but it doesn't at all. It just tastes like clean broth. So that's really nice. The Lomi noodles go so well with this because the thick noodles actually, you know, suck up a lot of the thick broth, so they complement each other. Because if you use it makes sense, because if this is like a thin broth with like thick noodles, the flavor isn't gonna penetrate the noodles itself. But because they complement each other a lot, so that's all I can say about that. So I put a little bit of calamansi here, and that helps, you know, because the broth is really thick, so the calamansi really helps to cut through that richness and gives the soup a good tangy flavor. I have to go on record and say, even though the Shanghai is just a topping, it's actually really good. The lumpiang Shanghai is really good. And so if you're a Shanghai lover, and if you're a Filipino, you most probably are, you should try this out. Really, it's so good. You don't just get lomi. You don't just get the broth. You get hard-boiled eggs. You get meat. You get yung organs, chicken balls, tokwa, chicharon, and let's go again, the Shanghai. I mean, I'm obsessing over the Shanghai. We're gonna try out the... Oh, there we go. Yeah. This is... Okay. Thank you po. Alright, thank you po.
Ano niyo po niya ng kalamansi yan, para yung taste niya. Lalagyan niyo po ng kalamansi.
Calamansi. Okay. Do we have more calamansi? Do you have more calamansi? I already used this.
Better and a little bit.
I already used this, but anyway, meron pa pala. And some nor seasoning. Okay. So apparently this is how you eat it. Ooh, there's... Okay, so Goto Batangas is authentically made with organs po, no? And what do we have here? Ato, tuwalya. Ano to?
Yeah, lamang loob ng baka.
Lamang loob ng baka. Tuwalya po ba to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tuwalya. And then you have intestine. Okay, and then you have liver
Atay,
also.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Something else.
So, okay, I'm just gonna try it out.
Yan ang special soup.
I'm someone who doesn't eat internal organs all that much, and I was a little bit worried about this. But it doesn't taste It doesn't taste bitter. It tastes like beef. It's like you used meat, beef meat, not internal organs. So that's very good. I'm just a little bit scared to eat the internal organs though. But I want to try yung tuwalya. So, just gonna...
Yeah.
This one. Okay. Oh my god. It has the perfect balance between chew and tenderness. And it tastes like meat, like beef fat. And it's such a stark contrast between the thick broth of the lomi and now you're hit with this, very thin, liquidy soup. So it's very nice. You don't get overwhelmed. The calamansi helps a lot. I love the sour flavor that gets you here, like in your throat, just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I really like the soup on this one. I mean, I really like this, but I mean, there's something about a light broth that's really hot.
Pero yung Goto Batangas hindi ko na ano.
Ayun po. Thank you po.
Isa, dito ka.
The sisig is very flavorful. Perfect siya pang ulam, actually. Right? So, sisig talaga naman, as we all know, is usually enjoyed as a viand. You eat it with rice or pangpulutan.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Pangpulutan talaga. If you eat it as is, you might be a bit overwhelmed, but for me, it's fine because again, I have the chilies here, and you have the creamy egg, the mayonnaise, and I love na medyo may toasted side siya, and then the onions, everything. It's really good. This doesn't have that much fat. Kaya, if you're, trying to watch your cholesterol, this is still safe to eat for you. Ito yung tipo ng dish na busog ka talaga. Ito yung talagang swak na swak sa pera. I mean, kahit sabihin mo na po na dinagdagan ng konti, diba? Pero like, for 150 pesos, you get this. This is not just good for 2 people. This is good for like, at least 3 to 4 people, yeah? So that's really good. Tapos papartneran mo pa ng sisig. Mapapabili ka talaga ng kanin eh. Mapapabili ka talaga.
Yung promo namin yun, na mega bundle niya. Ano yun, overload naman yun, and then sisig.
Ayun naman pala talaga yung pair eh. Pang ilang tao po yan?
Pwede po sa 2 tao yan kasi yung overload namin, yung overload kasi medyo marami na rin yun. Pag mahina-hina kumain yung isang tao talaga, hindi mauubos. Kaya ang tendency nila, take out na lang.
Nakakatuwa po kasi pag parang hindi ako masyado kumain ng tokwa. Kasi may mga ganyan po na maasim. Yung ang walang asim. Ang sarap. Hindi na maasim. Kaya nga sabi ko, hindi ako sure eh. Sa texture lang ako nagbase. Tokwa ba yun? Kuya Mett was just telling us that every day, the food that they serve is fresh. They cook it that morning or they cook it as you order. Dito, pag maubusan ka, wala na, sarado na. Pero hindi talaga sila abutin ng kinabukasan yung pagkain nila. So you're guaranteed fresh food every day. So that's really, really great. As we were eating and talking, the owner, Kuya Mett, was like, he was going around talking to the other customers. And it really just goes to show you that you get personal service when you're here. And that's one of the greatest things I think about family-owned businesses. Hindi mga corporate, hindi mga enterprise. Kasi here, you feel like you're just eating at the friend's house. May ganong feel. The fact that we're sitting here in the middle of a garage, makes that statement even more true. Para ka lang bumisita sa bahay ng kaibigan and they invited you over for a meal and you're just having a wonderful time and eating good food. Yun ang sarap. So, just real quick, I'd like to point out that it's only 5:38 in the afternoon and they've already ran out of food. I mean, last order na to, yung sa customer na dito, but they practically ran out of food. Bukas na ulit. You know, so that's what's great about this, you know, this place. Alam mo talagang dinadayo siya. They have a lot of customers who really love their food. They keep coming back. And the new customers, they enjoy the food so much that they then come back too, and then they bring other people. That's really fantastic. I mean, you get it all here. Gusto mo na masarap na pagkain, andito ka. Gusto mo na magandang ambiance, you'll get it here. Gusto mo na personal service, si Kuya Mett mismo yung magdadala sa'yo ng pitcher of water. So it's really fantastic. Yung ambiance mo dito, para ka lang talagang, as I said earlier, para ka nasa bahay ng friend, you got invited to eat, you're enjoying a good meal, and you have Kuya Mett with you, entertaining you, telling you fun stories. What's not to love, right? So, ito ata yung place na parang feeling ko, you can spend hours almost. Kasi i-hog mo nga lang yung time for other customers, but you can easily spend hours and just have a good time. I wanted to point that out.
Drop by Kuya Mett's Kitchen in San Pedro, Laguna to taste authentic Goto and Lomi Batangas. Bring friends or family and share a hearty meal together. We hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe button below, as well as the bell icon to be updated of latest content from Eat Walk Play. Keep eating good food. See you on our next video.